Hey guys, how's it going? It is March 26, 2017, 1:40 p.m. Man, Sundays are kind of weird. I don't know what to make of them some days. It's just some days I'm like I can't get I just looking forward to getting into it, and then other days it's just like I don't know. So I got to run 3 hours this afternoon. Um, didn't I already? Hang on a second. I thought I already loaded this. Maybe I didn't. Okay. Is it loading? Oh, okay. Here we go. Hopefully I don't have two of them open. I thought I heard it twice for some reason, or deja vu. Okay. So, yeah, my son and I, he wanted to run unfortunately, we had one of these weekends. They called for a lot of rain, but it wasn't that bad. Actually, today's not too bad. That's why I'm only going to run for 3 hours, because it's going to warm up a little bit before the rains come again. So I got a bit of a window. Let's see here. So yeah, you just heard the horn somewhere around here. I can't remember exactly what I have set up. Take me a few minutes. We were just coming in. It's actually just starting to pick up now. We had to clear 3 tracks out of the one side. Okay, so this call board's a little bit messed up right now. Blah. Where are we at now? We got 840 coming up. Okay, so the next one's. Oh, I hate it when it does this. I got stupid mouse wheel. Okay. So 10, 11. So we're looking at. I think we're looking at 840 to 1140. Something like that. So we might even be playing into that. Yeah. So yeah, we ran a little bit here. So I guess we'll be getting into all the way up to. I want to get this better, but it's getting there. I believe I did the randoms for those. I'm gonna double check that just in a second. So I have to go back to my master and find out. I don't know. I don't see them all there. There's 1030s. There's all kinds of stuff here. Oh, okay, those are Selkirk exits anyways. I'm not too concerned with the stuff that's leaving Selkirk today. Cleveland Faringham, though, like I said, I'm going to go with 1140s. So I'll go with those then. How about that? Up to 1140. And you might be looking at this and like, what the hell is this? Trust me. I know right now I'm not too worried about explaining it. It's going to be simplified, or at least explained before I get to that point. But for now, multi-levels. What am I doing? 0.25 for them? Am I really? I don't know why I'm doing 0.25 for them, but anyways. I'm not worried about those. And that is a Monday to Friday, Saturday is required. Okay, so that's the next inbound. So I only have 2 others that I'm going to add. This one's going to be on time at 2300. Ditto with that at 2315. Yeah, I don't know about that 50% thing. Maybe I should try 100% and just go with something else. I don't know. It's one of those things that I got to figure out how I really want it. I'm trying to represent yeah. Man, I'm still tied to the tongue. Okay. So I think we're okay here for the rest. So TV 204 is the next one. No, it isn't. What time am I at? I'm at 2040. So there's the ones that we're looking at. I haven't. I got an ALSE and an NSC at 2130, so that's still a little ways away. So 920 is the next one. So I got a little breathing room now because I just launched 3 trains, as you can see. Which one do I want to put in first? We cleared up 3 yard tracks just to get things moving here. There's 2 here, as you possibly can see. I'm not sure. I'm going to get this guy going since he's closest. We just had an eastbound go out. But all 3 of these are manifest coming in to Selkirk. So we're going to have lots of moving around here very shortly. Of course, I can't see diddly squat in this particular thing, and I don't know what it's squawking at. It's not because some knucklehead. Yeah, okay. That knucklehead's probably me, but I don't even know which train they're talking about, so. So this is what I'm looking at. I wish there was one more light. I like those lights, but I don't like that. Oh, man. I gotta get 3 inbounds. I gotta get up and I gotta take a look at this thing. It's just so freaking dark from here, and I can't tell what it is. I just wish it was a little brighter so I can see what the lines are. Okay. Well, I can get 1 to 8. That one's a pretty straightforward one, so this one's going to go to 8. That'll be our next one. Now, one thing I ran in with my son, actually, we humped, we got cars now on the eastward bowl, side of the bowl now, so that's a good start. But I think while these guys come in, I'll get some trimming going on. What's going on at that end? Oh, that's probably I see the flashing light, but that's probably the trim end. So that's okay. He's coming. 8853 is passing an approach signal. I imagine that's one of you guys, right? No? Okay, where are you? Sometimes these don't stick up at me too. I'm just like, what the hell are they? 8853. Oh, you. Sorry, buddy. Thanks for the warning. Now get out of my territory. So, yeah, everything's in a good mood. I was just, it was one of these things. It's just like, I've been in the house so much this weekend and coming up to this week. I just want to get out. But it's kind of in that between area. Like, it's kind of still feels a little cool, but it's getting a little warmer. We had one day and it was just like, oh, that was good. And then, we had a really warm day, and I think it's going to get a little warmer today. So finally, we've had some pretty good days, and then anytime it's a really good day, temperature-wise, that's when the rains come. So anyways, as you can see, if you can see, we got a good setup coming now on the east end. I'm looking to see, now this is 1 hump's worth, so I feel kind of comfortable. I don't like this. You need a light there. If you're going to run 24 operations, you need a light there, because I'm looking at this, unless I have moonlight, I see the blue lights, I see a little bit of light, it doesn't help. So definitely from an operations standpoint, I want to know that light is there. I want to feel the safety to know that I'm not going to overfill the bowl. And I do this quite a bit on this side, so this is why I started humping on the east side. I got one in line ready to hump. In fact, I could probably hump him. Maybe I'll do that. Since the other guy's coming in, can I? I've got one set up. I believe it's here. He's going to get in the way, though. Mm. You know, I would rather just trim for now. I know that means it's going to get pretty dead in a bit. Because really, I could do it. I'm thinking, but then I got to move some power and all that other crap too. Um, I'm still getting the hang of this, so. Which is probably better than us putting a server up available right now, considering that I'm still learning this myself. It is fun. My son is interested in this, believe it or not. I don't know why. But then we started playing this. We started playing Transport Fever, and holy crap! We decided to go with easy mode because challenging mode was just too hard. So we went with easy mode, and I think we spent like 8, 9, 10 hours on it this weekend. It was like, and I was kind of like, oh, do I really want to run any trains right now? I didn't want to run. I didn't even want to think of trains right now, to be quite honest. I lost all my enthusiasm to run anything trains. So like I said, it's interesting with Sundays. Okay, let me just check this in here. I don't know who's moaning and groaning down here, but I've got to see. I wish they would say what track they're at. Okay, so that's. I meant to relinquish those when you stopped too, so maybe he'll stop moaning and groaning, at least him. 8881. 6162. Okay. So one of our other inbounds. Okay, we'll start with those. But yeah, the running in the dark is going to be. I don't know about that. And I started in the middle of winter. Maybe I should have started on the longest day just to get as much daylight as we could and then deal with it, but that's okay. So let me go ahead and try to see what the hell I'm doing. That's okay. BO7647 is him. I did have an issue, and I was saying this. Okay, here we go. Now I want him here. Yes. I'll fleet him. I'm going to fleet... do I want to fleet the other guy? Well, it doesn't matter. I've pretty much committed to it now. They're going to do crew changes anyways, so I probably could have got away with doing the hump, but I got engines in the way. Dang it. I don't even see... Oh, I already relinquished it. That's why I don't see them now. That's a cool thing too. If it is in your receiving area, at least you see it. But then there's other places where they could be hanging out that you don't see it. If that makes sense. And yes, that's an SP unit. I got some stuff coming in from UP. This guy here. Yeah, let's go over here. And I mean, you're seeing what I'm seeing as far as the darkness goes. So. This is what sucks. This part right there. Okay, so I know. Okay, let's just do that. Let's just trim the SLs, and then maybe I'll give it a shot at least, and then I'll see what's priority after that. I got to see what's departing next. My rule was tonight that I wasn't going to set up anything, but what I'm going to do is at least get it to a point where my first outbound is ready for Friday. So let's just see that for a minute. We got a little bit of time here. So we're already set here. We know we're here. That's at 2120. so now I'm looking at the first outbound, and then the cool thing is the first outbound doesn't look like it's coming for a little while. Is that a day? What the hell is that? Oh, it doesn't tell me the day of week on this screen, does it? It just tells me if it's coming today or tomorrow, or whatever, which is useless to me. I gotta figure out a way. Got to figure out a way. Okay, let's go with a master then, and that should tell me. That's a Sunday. Wednesday. So my first outbound is going to be... I got plenty of time. I've got an outbound for 3:50 in the morning. And oh, this is cool because it tells me the track. So that's good. I'm glad to see that I put that in there, and I need to consider putting that in some kind of operational setup for my end. Boston, I can tell to build 80, so that's going into ramp 80. I think I changed these around too, unfortunately, because I didn't save it, which really sucks. But I'll change it around again. Whatever. Got a lot of trailer van trains. That's another thing with Selkirk. I haven't, like the mail trains, I don't have those set up yet. I may not get them set up until I get the connections. You know, I got a lot of the east side, so that's a good thing actually. So I may get away with this here. Hang on a second. Okay, I think I got a plan here. I think I'm over on 3 for the next hub. Oh, I'm fine. I mean, okay, that's what I'll do. Sorry for the confusion. I think the next inbound here is what I want to deal with is at 3. Anyways. So yeah, he's coming up. He's easing his way, so that's good. So that's what we'll do. We'll hump another eastbound. So that came from Indianapolis. We got 2 actually. Tracks 3 and 4. Tempting. Where's my hump units set up? Are they set up on both of them, if I'm lucky? I think there's one. Wish I had numbers down at the other end too, especially in the dark. Okay. Looks like 3 and 4 are set up. Pretty sure he was set up for 4. I'm just trying to figure out where I set my hump units because I got them out of the way. They were in tracks that were causing. Good. Okay, so 3 and 4 are where my hump units are. And then you haven't done it in a couple days, and yeah. Okay, perfect. That's what we will do. I just wish I could see. I gotta print out some maps. Okay, that's good. At least I know that. Yeah. 4 is the challenge, and the moon just went down not too long ago either. I was watching it just after sunset, so fortunately. I didn't get to take a good look at it. So yeah, there's the white and the yellow. Perfect. There's our inbound train. Experience of learning. I'm going to just take the power off for 3 for now. I think I had Rio Grande units on these. So I did. See if this works. No promises. I may get cold feet here. The idea is to get him down here, out of the way, on back onto 1. I've already got some power, so we'll see. Yeah, there he goes. That's good. Our goal is to get track number 3 set up. He's coming in. He just brightened himself up, so that's good. I will flick that. I had a problem at 3 miles an hour where I put the delayed response, and then all of a sudden the switch decided to switch underneath it. It actually almost caused a major issue on a hump, but I was able to by rights, if it's under, I think it was a smaller car or something, if you flick a switch under this, it's not supposed to go if it's running. But sometimes it does. The other issue I've found, I don't know if that's a Run8 issue or not, or even this one that I'm going to mention as well. The other issue that I had found was if you get a bunch of small 2-bay covered hoppers in here, even if you're going the speed, it'll come up with a message that will say too many cars on such and such track and the hump controller stops. It's okay as long as you're paying attention. You should be okay and it won't cause an issue. You just restart the hump and everything's fine and hunky-dory. So just wanted to make sure I get those out, that I remember when that happens. Okay, so I think I'm good for humping for 3. I think. Looks like that. Yeah, reverse there. Normal there, reverse. Alright, good. Let me get the hump controller on. Oh, it remembered the right hump controller. It didn't do that last time for some reason. No, it didn't. Can this thing here? Can I delete these? That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Let me save that to disk. I'm just putting that first because every time it keeps on resetting back to the ones I don't want to. I wish it would go back to the ones that I originally set, but anyways. That should help. Okay, so we got another inbound coming in. That's good. Very good, very good, very good. We are now going to get our onboard relinquishment stopped. He's up on 1, which is good, because I'm going to be sending all that power down at some point in the near future. Maybe once I get the lights going and everything, I'll find. Well, he's giving me some light. Oh, there we go. Here we go. I saw you. I saw you. Holy crap. There we go. I know you're there. The other thing, too, is when you're reloading everything, the one disadvantage when you're reloading at night is everything shuts off, unless it's already set to AIs. All the stuff that you had that you relinquished just decides to never start up again. So there's our inbound train. What track is he on? He is on track 8. I want to make sure he is on 8. Oh, that's the main. 10, 9, and 8. Okay, good. Good. Brighten that up for me. I like that. In fact, here. There we go. I put my other brights on just so I can... I know there's limitations with memory and all of their garbage and gobbledygook and... Oh, crap. Okay, it's against him. That's a good sign. Just want to make sure. Groaning like the others, and we will get ourselves into the tower position. Like I said, having there's a few little tricks that I'm still going to add, like labeling all the hump tracks and being able to determine how many cars are in and how many cars are in the receiving, and a few other little tricks up my sleeve. But for now, in the dark, it doesn't help much. Oh, okay, so that last train went through. Oh, geez. I gotta put some full independent brakes. I forgot this guy's gonna be moving pretty good. That's a problem. It's a pretty heavy bowl. Let's see here. So I got a little bit of time. You don't want to put them on 10. You don't have any access to the hump if you do. 5 will be the next one. So normal coming into 5. I have to stand up every time. And then bloom, bloom. Okay, well, he's already coming, so that's a good sign. Oh, here he comes, the other guy. Yeah, it looks like I got everything set up properly. Very good. Oh, shoot. I need to set my speed control. So I'm definitely looking forward to running the main. By the way, I'll might as well, now that it's a little bit quiet here, I will, and that you guys, I know you can hear me okay, or you should be able to. So the other message, I put some messages before the weekend just to see what kind of interest we had. I've had some responses, which I do appreciate. Like I said, it's nothing about making me feel good or anything like that. It's just about deciding, what do I work on? Do I need to have procedures? Somebody mentioned about having procedures in place. And that's understandable. I totally get that. From my perspective, though, what happens is if I spend a lot of time in procedures or even write one little document, which I did last time, and I wrote a fairly detailed document on what I expected for the procedures for the Bakersfield project. Well, it wasn't necessarily followed, and mistakes happen. It's no big deal. And I vent. I do these live streams and I vent, and I don't think I made somebody feel too happy about it, or welcome, or whatever the case may be. But it has nothing to do with that. I wasn't trying to make them feel bad. It had nothing to do with them. 3370. Yeah, they're going to keep on saying that. And then other ones are going to mention. I got engines all over the place. I need a list of engines so that I know which engine's what. I got to keep track of that a little bit better, have some type of system in place, but I'll deal with that later. Wow. The eastbounds and the westbounds are built totally differently too. Um, I'm still not 100% convinced with the, the way this is set up. I can't wait for RTS version 2. I gotta talk to Ski. I gotta email Ski and see how he's doing. I know he's busy. He probably thinks I'm neglecting him. I haven't spoke to him in a while. I haven't seen him. I know he's busy, but then again, it's no excuse on my end. I mean, I have time, you know, just to send him an email, say hi, how's it going? Hope everything's doing well. You know. Hopefully, I do that today, because honestly, I don't want to do too much of this tonight, and you know, I want to get out in a little bit. I think I'm going to do 3 hours. I'm not sure. I may stop at. I may stop in 2 hours from now. I'm not sure. Okay, so he's going. Wow, I'm surprised he's already at. I guess I'm going to go notch 3. See, the other trains, they have the loads at the other end, so they float down the bowl. Oh crap! 3-1, good enough. They float down the bowl. So here's the next westbound coming in, and then the one behind him is set up with the fleet to come across that way. So, and like I said, the lighting could really be improved right there. That is the most critical spot. Down there, I mean, I understand for a trim point of view, yeah, but when you're in the hump tower, you need to know what your trim you need to know what your bowl looks like. So hopefully that is one that gets added. I mean, I see other kinds of lights all over the place that, you know, it's great that they're there, but that one little area there is probably, for me, is the most critical area. Because when they start popping up, it's either I sit over here, which I could, and see the tags. Like when it's daylight, I can go ahead and I see, look, I can see there's cars in there. That's fine. What I can't see, I can see a little bit over here. And I can see one car there. And that's coming from the ambient light of, oh, not the ambient light, but the lights from over here. There is no moonlight right now. Now when there is, and there's daylight, of course, I can see just fine. Okay. So, I mean, those are just positive criticisms, and of course, Mikey is very receptive to criticism, ideas, suggestions. He's been very good. He's been more than willing to talk to me and try to get things going. He's a very busy guy himself. A lot of people are very busy. I mean, you know, these are hobbies for us, for most people. So people have real lives, real jobs, real families. I have a somewhat scheduled week. My Sundays are the throw-in day. I just don't know how I'm gonna feel emotionally. I don't know how my weekend is gone. Like I've been running Railroad Empires all weekend, and I've actually got a chance to do a little bit of Run8 too. So I've had more than my share of fun with trains this weekend. And I'll be running again Monday. I'll be I'll be definitely running 4 hours Monday by the looks of it. So, and I mean that comes to another point. It goes back to the interest level again. If I don't have the interest level, then I can say, okay, maybe I'll just run single player. But it's so much better when you have people. It really is. I'm not saying I'm having fun right now. But when you think about somebody's running there and I'm off on the Mohawk sub running a mainline, there's times where I just want to run a mainline. It's like this guy wants to stop because he wants to. Because he wanna. You wanna. Another train. I think he's getting close. Or he should be. Is that him there? Haven't enjoyed over the weekend sitting in this tower here, and we were just humping. I think we only humped one train, and we did a little bit of trimming. I thought you'd be bored as hell because it was dark. You couldn't see anything. I don't think this is the most... The reason why I did the dark now was I wanted to get to the daylight by the time Wednesday came along. And I don't think that's going to work that way. So maybe I'll take it a little bit easier and not try to push so hard, and then we'll start daylight maybe... I guess it would be 2 weeks following. We'll see how it goes. I haven't seen any urgency for anything to go up. That's the enthusiasm that I was kind of looking for. And I appreciate those that are being honest and telling me, you know, what their schedules are like, and there's a lot of new users. There's all kinds of things. And that, for me... Sorry guys, I'm not trying to go in and out here. I'm just trying to get my stupid mouse wheel to work. That for me is gold, because then I know, okay, do I want to put the emphasis on quality, or do I want to put the emphasis on practicality? And there's a difference. Quality is making it very user-friendly, making it very professional looking. Practicality is just getting the damn thing to work somewhat. Or somewhat efficient. I mean, I got multi-level trains that I haven't really set up for industries yet. I don't have the entire passenger schedule or passenger system set up. So there's a lot of things that I do want to set up. You know. And I know some people say, well, you know, they may only have, here comes the other inbound train right now. You know, they only have like an hour or two, and I get that. Because I'm only going to have like 4 hours on a Monday and a Wednesday night, and that's all I can host. If it gets big enough, then perhaps down the road. I know when we used to start, I was able to get a server going easily with, you know, easily get 10 people on a hosted session. Now, you don't know what you're going to get. It's hard to say. So far it's running very smooth. There's a 2-bay covered hoppers. This one sometimes gives me the problem. We'll see how it goes. So he's announcing that he's stopping for a crew change. Kind of weird. Sometimes I know they do the crew change here, but sometimes they stop underneath that bridge again too, and they go into like a standby mode or whatever how you call it. Here's what I don't like about the way this is set up. No, and I'm not talking about it. It has nothing to do with Selkirk Mohawk. This is these mixed trains, and there's a way around it, and that is you got a double tag. But you got loads and empties, right? You got loads on one side and empties on the other side. Well, it goes through the tags. You end up having loads of one type on one side and empties of one type on the other. I'm going to have to change that. There's a few things I have to change about the mainline tags, but I'm going to possibly start them this week. We'll see. I may go for a 3-hour night tomorrow. Considering it, or maybe 3.5. So yeah, I had 3 manifest trains for Selkirk, and I was able to see it with the schedule coming and what was happening, and son and I cleared up some of the leftover power. Got the one, started humping this part of the yard here, so I'm gonna wait and see if I got room for him, so I should be fine at least for a little bit, and then I gotta decide where I want to go from there. And I also went through all these trains and we eliminated the auto racks from them. So, nice setup. Speaking of which, did I eliminate the auto racks on this train? Oh, I did. That was the other. Oh, that was what I was looking for. Some of these trains still have auto racks in the original. I have to double check on that. Pretty sure. I'm rolling into darkness here. I can't see. For all I know, 82 could be fouling 81 right now. I can't see. See down there. So just need an extra light here. Barstow has it. Barstow, I've never had an issue running day or night. I definitely like the fact that there's more yard tracks. It makes it much easier. A little bit of ambient light here, but still need a little bit more something. As for this side, not as important. I mean, yeah, if you want to see the light, the switches and all that stuff, but you got the lights, so that one's fine. There's a lot of light over here. To see the manual switches, I guess I can see why you wouldn't put a light there. If you're humping in the dark, you gotta know what's going on. Look and see what it looks like after this transport. So now we're in the empty, so one destination is going to get predominantly empties. For anything that's on the list. Look at the dispatch board here. Nothing on Selkirk yet, other than that B&O that's sitting there. He's at a stop signal waiting for the inbound here to get going. And then we've got our 2 eastbounds. I can probably take these lights off now. Bringing down the yellow into the yellows. I hear my bell for my hump, so that's a good sign. To the end. So again, fairly quiet. So we got a multi-level train. I'm not sure where he's headed. And a trailer van. I do have a multi-level train in Selkirk now. 180, so that's a good sign. One way I might be able to get away with getting some light down here. I just thought of that. What track is this? Is this the one? Okay, hang on a second here. That's to the car shop, right? Alright. I'm just curious if I can substitute the odd engine here. Just an idea. A little trick. It's not exactly operationally what I would do, but some engines. Don't I have any down here? I thought I had some down here. I thought I threw a whole whack of them down here. There should be with some on one. It'll light my way. That's what I was getting at. Okay. Okay, so what he's doing there is underneath the bridge, he does a little bit of, I don't know what you want to call it. I'm not sure why he stops there. He does his crew change and then he just goes that way for some reason. Okay, to the car shop. Yes, to the car shop. Okay. I think that's a normal switch. I'm not 100% sure. Figure that out. It looks like it is, but I know some of these are deceiving. Oh, old way. Didn't I have that switched? Okay, old way is looking good. Okay, that's good. So I got that normal, or is, oh, I don't know. I'm confused. Oh, it must be that switch there. Okay. That's taking me too close. This is what I'm talking about right here. Yes, that's where I want to go. No, I don't want that. See what I mean? So that, okay, see, that's where it kind of looks, it should go that way. Like the line should go that way, and then it's a deceiving reversing switch. And it doesn't have a light, so. Okay, so I'm coming up the hill. I'm not going through the tunnel. Where is this going to take me to? Right, car department. Okay, when I get to the car department, I am going to stop. Now, he hasn't gone into hold yet. When he does, I'll let him go so that he can get in off of the main. Because right now he's just sitting here. Nothing. He's doing a second crew change. I don't know what the heck he's doing, but he does something. He will eventually go to hold. And when he does, then I can bring him in. I don't know why he does it on certain ones. Certain tracks he does, and others he doesn't. I don't quite get it. Because he does a crew change here, that should be enough to get, you know, if anything, he should put a hold right there and then have the comp controller release him or something. I don't know. But because then I have to play around with it manually a couple times. That's okay though. As long as I know what's going on. This guy here, this is my power. It's going to be start of my power going back. I have a lot of power in there, but the purpose of this guy is to light up this area. Quite frankly, I could use all this area if I want to light up anything. It's not the most technical way I'd want to do it, but it at least gets me a little bit of light. I can set up my power, sorry, I know I'm probably not coming through. I can set up my power movements, going back to the power. Should be able to stop it. Okay, now let me see if he's got, there, see? It's holding now. Skedaddle. I got another train to get in here. We're at 9:40, huh? Are we close to another train coming in too? Whack, whack. Yep. Oh, we did. I forgot about TV6. 2120. Oh, he spawns at CP226. Okay, good enough. I'll get him. Where's this guy? I say I hear him, but that's not what I want. Here. TV6. Find it fast enough. Well, maybe I won't. Let's see if I can find it fast enough. Domestic containers, probably. Yep. Perfect. dinner. Yep. I'm actually going to go for fast food tonight. So I'll have TV dinners tomorrow night. Right? Yeah, I cooked chicken and rice for me and my kid on Sunday or Saturday, so I'm doing okay. So now after I unfleeted everything, I'm lighting this all up again, but that's okay. And we got 3 eastbounds going. Got nothing going west. This is probably has a lot to do with not having Selkirk or local trains right now. I think this will improve over time. I just have to figure out a system doing things, that's all. Do I want it now? I'm gonna go yellow here, down here too. I'll deal with that when it gets closer. He'll complain. So he whipped out. That's okay, he whipped out, I'm gonna take control. Because he doesn't have a switch. That could be. Say what? I don't know what switch that is now. I'm confused. Okay, I thought he... What the heck did he go? I missed something here. Why are the engines already sitting up here? See what I mean? Reverse the car shops. Why? Is that not the switch? That one? That's that one? Okay. Okay, so he's got that one. Oh, I see. That's one. I'm a dork. Okay. I'm a dork. I get it. Here, let's send him back. Let's send him back because I'm a dork. I understand. think that's right, but let me make sure. I can't tell. So this is where the reverse doesn't make sense. To me, that should be maybe right there and a line there. I don't know where this. I don't know how you would do it, but that's confusing. The other that I should have been confused about, but that's okay. Let's see my gauges. So now, this is going to be the guy that starts everything up. He's also going to be my nighttime shining wizard, because he is going to brighten up the hump skyline for me. At some point here. That's not bad right there. It's pretty good, but I don't know. Better. See, now I can see 80. Pretty soon that's going to curve. Okay, well, let me play around a bit here. That's better. Unfortunately, at some point, I can't see a track that really is going to give me what I want. But we'll try it. I can see some of the switch targets now. If I can get the track, bonus. It's starting to brighten up a bit. I feel I'm going to lose the cone in a minute. I got this side pretty good. Nope, I'm going to lose the cone. Down the hill if I leash it here for a second. Down the hill. Perfect. That's not bad. That's not bad. Because here's the thing, I got some brightness here. We know 80 is for Boston is getting too big, but everything else is pretty good. There's no cars there, right? It doesn't start. Yeah, see, here it is right there. Now that's I don't know. Oh Jesus, going around in circles here. Oh no, that was. So that's pretty good. Well, that's good. That's what I wanted. So that's just before the curve, too, huh? Doing a pretty good job there. If I release it just enough to get it straight down, but not down the hill, then I'll relinquish it. But he can keep the lights on for me. I appreciate the lights. In fact, give me some more light, since you're doing such a great job. Short hood trail, short hood lead. That's what I'm talking about. The only reason I'm doing that is from here, now I can see a little bit, but that's okay. I don't need that so bad. That's just to know when he's coming. But you put the engines right here in that little straight section. And yes, I know it's an active lead, but that, oh yeah, that is beautiful. I should be able to see pretty much everything. I don't know what else I can do. I mean, the only other thing I can do is have an engine that's already sitting in the trim and brighten it up, but it only goes so far, those cones. So, and I don't think there's anything else there. Okay, so I got another train coming in. Here he comes. All right. I can grab a bite to eat while I take a look at this map and deal with a few other things, but I'll be right back. Okay. Once I stepped up, I realized I was going to have an issue. Track 2 is not going to work for... See, I can't see that. When I stand up and I'm up right up to that 60-inch screen, or whatever the hell, I think it's a 60-inch. I don't know what it is. But anyways, when I'm up there and I stand up, I can take a look and I'm like, oh yeah, now I can see it. So I mean, it's plenty bright. It's just hard from where I'm sitting, or lying on the couch, basically, to actually see how it's set up. But basically, the only access you have from a westbound is 4 to 9. East for the hump, I should say. Eastbounds do have access at 1, but 1's not used, so he can go to 2 to 9. Track 10 is not accessible, and I knew that. I was gonna put this guy into 2, thinking, oh yeah, he should have enough crossovers to the hump. Yeah. But this is okay. This will be the second train I've had to bring into track 10, and I was able to get the last one out. I can do it again. It's not a big deal. You just have to double up at the west end of the yard, so not a problem. Get that mid-afternoon snack. Oh, Chezzy. Yeah. Take a look at him before he stops, and then I'll take a look. What do we got? We're at 10 o'clock now. I'm going to run for another hour, and then I'm going to call it. I was thinking of going for 2 hours. I'm not going to go 5. Dang it. Throwing granola bars all over the damn place. Ugh. I don't think I want that. Oh well. Like I said, I don't have necessarily the cleanest place. But anyways. Okay, so he's set for 10. He's stopped. We take a look at the call sheet now. What's coming up? Oh, I forgot. Jesus, Murphy. How about if I looked further down? Well, I guess I got to deal with more inbounds. Okay. Well, guess what, guys? You're being delayed. Holy crap. Or didn't I bring those? No, I brought those in, didn't I? Those, man, I can't remember. I'm getting really confused now. NSSC is right there. It's 10:02. What the hell did I bring in? Don't tell me I have 2 TV6s out there. Screw that up. Okay. 204. Which makes total sense. I already brought those guys in for some reason. Stop them. funny feeling he's just gonna go through yeah, I'm really confused now. It's 10:03 on the system clock, which should take me coming up to here. I've already done an ALSE and an NSSE. Why is there two of them? Yeah, see, something's wrong there. Okay, hold on a second. Something's wrong. Hagerstown NS, which is right. That one's wrong. There's something wrong there. NSSE. I already did these guys. Why is there a second one there? I'm totally confused now. Should be a Barbertown or some silly thing like that. There it is up there. Normally 7:35 went to 8:34. What's this guy here? He's the NSSE. Well, because I don't know what the hell's going on. Go to the other end of the yard and see what trains I do have that have come in recently. If I don't see an ALSE, then I don't know what the other guy is, but I'll have to figure it out. I don't see an ALSE, but it doesn't really matter because I don't have room. Well, I do. I gotta get these guys out. Well, evenings are really interesting here. You gotta get your work done during the day or else you're screwed. Oh, man. Okay, alright. I mean, evenings are basically the time you bring in some more, send out some more, and that's about it, I guess. Okay. So now I gotta decide what is it that I want to do in regards to clearing up this yard if I am gonna bring him in. Definitely have to trim. I got no choice now because I got Boston tied up. Alright, well let's just do the trimming and then we'll figure out the rest. Or I could bring in one more. I'll bring in one more. I don't know what that other guy is. I have no idea what he's supposed to be. And he shouldn't be going into 10, which is just screwing me up for later. Let me just take a look here. is on these trains, to some of them at least. The best way I can do that right now, I would love to be able to use the switch list, but if it's not, if it's not the same one, then it's just a pain. So I copied the player train. So what I'm doing now, just so if you're wondering what the hell I'm doing, I'm getting this power out of here. I'm going to tie it up to the next set. And then I'm going to check and see that consist. What I'm looking for is to make sure the auto line is not there. We had some... because the way the mixed trains do their thing, they put auto racks in there. We can't have auto racks, and I don't want to do it. I got enough going on in Selkirk. Playing with fishing out auto racks and all that garbage. I know it's not, I know it's part of the real job. I get it. But they're also blocked much better to make life easier. I love how the industries work. I think that's a good step forward. I just don't like how the mixed freight trains work. So I really want to get to this back. And I mean, we tried it. We gave it a good try in California for a long time. It was something I think I would still use it for regular trains. I'm not worried about the IQ. They're not so much IQ, they're also giving you something along the line to regulate the actual traffic. So they're supposed to be what they're supposed to be. Should be set up there. Just pull back there a bit so I can... Again, I'm taking a look at the... if there's a limit to how far I can put that. only 85 cars on that particular consist? Really? Really? I'm surprised. Oh, what am I talking about? I'm just got the engines that are dark. Never mind. I woke up early this morning. There's my excuse. Okay. So we're clearing up the power at this end pretty nicely. For now, I'm just going to do 2 and 3. And the reason why I'm doing that is to get to these guys, these westbound humps. I think we're going to go ahead and do the westbounds next. I can only access track 4 anyway, so 4 is the one that I gotta hump if I'm gonna do that. I don't have any eastbounds anymore, so what do I got over here? Take a look. I gotta move him into one of those tracks. And I don't care if he goes down to the signal or not. I was like, I heard somebody coming. Once I got all these engines together, I just bunch them all up and set them up AI and send them down one. little bit of room. Haven't hit that grade crossing. Now, as I've said before, we were able to hump 2 trains. It's like once you've humped 2 trains, then you got to really watch what you're doing. I find, and logistics is something that I've got to really get into because they're not always going to be perfectly distributed like that, and they're not really perfectly distributed. There's some random factors in there. Saying that, looking at the maps and then trying to figure out, okay, how much work does he have in between, and then start putting the various notes. Actually, my son was more interested in doing that. He's interested in the data. I mean, it's just bizarre. It's not even done yet. That's what interests him. He was interested in going through all the data and putting into spreadsheets and he didn't mind doing this either. He was before. I says, "Well, I already got it started up, buddy." So he wanted to see these tools. could take that, but I'm going to probably, I don't know. I could. It's very tempting. I'd have to eventually get a train down there anyway, so I'd rather have the full power, just in case. It's not so bad when you're in the bowl, but when you're getting outside the bowl, I don't know. Who knows what's there, so. Okay, so we set up, put that to AI record, light us up the way. Check everything's okay. Of course, we're going to go right down one again. I think he might disappear. I knew he was going to disappear somewhere. So he's taking this west pigtail. Over into here. Then he's going to come this way. He's already thrown that way. Oh, is there somebody over here? Oh, there was. Okay. That would explain that. So this is a nice little setup area where you can just throw the engines and get everything out of the way. Okay. So a lot of things I still have to do. The first thing what I'll do is I'll get the hump units on what I want. Let me just double check the westbounds, make sure that all the power is out of the way, which it's not. Okay, he's all right there though. Eastbounds, I should say. Because it's the eastbounds that are going to be the priority, despite the fact that the west need it just as much. So what I'll do here basically got, if I'm reading this right, which I think I am, no, that's a westbound. We've got one more? Really? remember that. Track 4, which is fine, is accessible to the other guy. So yeah, track 4 is accessible to any inbound train. So that'll be the next candidate for a hump, which will also clear up one of the staging tracks, because I have hump power that's sitting down there right now. I'm just going to get up to the bull here, come back down 1. Get into him first. Should be a yellow. Check the dispatch board too, see how things are going. 4 is the one I want now. Just which one of them? He's already in one of them. Okay. So the rest is Indianapolis. I think the rest is all pretty much gotta go. So I'll go for that one next. All I'm doing is positioning these guys. That's the whole point. Position them at this side. That clears up a yard track, and then I can spawn that other train. And yeah, you'll see messages coming across all the time about stop because knuckleheads. They're just AI somewhere in the yard. I could probably relinquish them. It's a very entertaining yard, that's for sure. It's just going to take a while for me to get used to, especially at night. Getting used to it at night is not the best thing. Not going to get time to trim today. I may have to do some reporting. One, I got to get better map set up. I don't know if Run8V2 has the latest. I know there has been some changes, but push that. Okay. That power coming down to 1. I'm surprised he's gone down that far. Oh, he's just going to go to the manual switch. And then he's going to relinquish. Okay. So that opens up another track there. Or did it? Wait a minute. Okay, hold on a second here. That didn't do what what the hell was I doing? I thought I just got 1 out of 4. Oh, I'm losing it. Hold on. Did I not just clear 4? I did. No, I didn't. What did I do? What the hell did I just do? Okay, so he was already sitting there? And I just moved that guy over and okay. Let's try this guy now. Okay, oh, I had 3 before I was humping, right. CN. okay, I got a hump 4 anyways. I got no choice. So that explains it. So much for a train coming in. It ain't gonna happen. Gotta do the trim first. I have no choice now. So another inbound that's late or whatever, and 4 will be the next guy to come in, and then I should be okay. This is gonna go. Oh, that's my ML. I was wondering, what's that thing? Carry on. Okay. So I got main lines then to really deal with. There's nothing I can do about the other guy. He's got no way of getting in because 3 and 2 isn't going to give him access to the hump. So it's kind of screwed that way. This guy down here, 7647. Is he complaining to me? Stop because here. We'll deal with all that real quick. Train symbol none. I don't want to delete. This guy I'm going to, I'll put him into hold. Amtrak 100, I'm going to put him into hold. NSSE, he's here. I'm going to put him to hold. Multi-level 405, I'm not too sure which ones are which there. This guy's got a none. I think TV6 is coming. I think 204 is coming. That just shuts up all the other stuff that's going on. Oops. He probably should have told me about him. But anyways, I'll get him on. So ML480. Decide really soon. ML480, TV204. I don't know where ML405. I think ML405 might be the guy that's in the yard already. ML405 and TV6 are the other ones. ML405. Put him into holding. So now you start seeing the signal calls the way you want it. Everything else are main lines that are actually physically running. So I got 15 minutes left. What is it? I got to get him in. I know he's called. Yeah, 6195 is already calling for stopping for signal. I'm bringing him down. Keep him down on the trailer van train. He's going to keep going. I could have put him down through the north departure, but this is the best way to bring him down. So he's coming down inbound. He's all set for here. I got to figure out where he's going after that. ML2. See, I barely touched the dispatch board this. It's very, even when you get more traffic than this, and you will, you barely touch it. TV204. Figure out where he is. He's right there. He's going for the river sub. I don't know. I'm not going to have it in time. That other train down the line to get him. So I'm going to go ahead and just spawn him through, or signal him through, I should say. That's where that other ML train is. That's a Selkirk bound train that I have to figure out. Okay, so he's set to go down the river sub. First one through. So I still got 15 minutes to get some stuff done here. But let me just double check. ML 480. He may be coming into the yard as well. Let me just light him up all the way that I can. Fleet's off of that. Stop him. I always stop him here at Hoff, or CP-149 at Hoffman's in case there's an Amtrak or something, but I don't really have them all set up, and they're not too busy at this time of night. Okay, where's 6470 and 3370? I thought I relinquished them, guys. 6162, 3370, 6470. 6162, 3370, 6470. You're not there. 6162. Oh, he's right there. I got him holding. If I got you holding, shut the hell up. You know what I mean? Yeah, Conrail 3370. I got them all holding. I don't get that. I mean, I could transport to them and relinquish them. Makes them happier. That's what I meant to do originally anyways. Well, since the east is the priority at the moment, let me get track 80 done. I gotta bring one over here, one of the available powers. So we have got, I know he's in Westpole. I'll leave him be there. So there's one of them as yet. There's the multi-level train that I really couldn't figure out where I wanted to put them, so I might have to use that power because I don't know where my other power is. It was much easier in the daylight when I could figure out where everything is. I'm just not that familiar with it, and there's not enough light in certain areas. Okay, what's this? What are you? You look nice. Yes. You got two nuns on you. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. You're the auto facility. I think you're the auto facility. Yes, you are. Okay. I don't want you. Look at all the lights in the engine facility. Ooh. It's like I need to find out where I put my engines. Well, no, that's the multi-level. Okay. We know you're holding. I figure out what I'm doing with you. Man, I might have to turn the lights on. This is crazy. Like, there's so much yard here, right? And it just like... Here's where you got 1 yard light there. You got a lot here. And that's great for trimming. Perfect. You need it at the other end, and then you need it at other places, like especially at switches. But man, I don't know. And I love operating at night. It's beautiful. Okay, so I got 10 minutes. I'm not going to get much done here. Except get another train through. Maybe we'll just ride the train through. I gotta get some maps and then figure out where I put my damn trains later on. So let's do that instead. Well, I didn't give you a light yet? Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. We'll ride him through for the last 10 minutes. Then I'll call it. Out, so I'm going to go for a walk after this. So this guy I want to stop at the top end yard because I got a funny feeling he's going in. The signals are much visible at night, I find, on Selkirk. They're actually very nice. Am I zoomed in? I shouldn't be zoomed in. No. That's good. I just moved up a little bit. That's alright. So there's that 5 main. That's interesting. There's instructions on some of these tags, or I mean, there's a lot of instruction. There's different notes in the the help. You just click on the help button and go inside Selkirk, and you find all kinds of information. But eastbound needs permission on that line. So south, was it 5 main, is it? So maybe I'm not sure where a multi-level would go in then. I don't think he'd go in the receiving yard. So I don't know how many eastbounds would get permission to occupy. Because you have the multi-levels that go in. There's quite a few, so I'm not too sure about that. It's kind of deceiving because everything else you got inbound, which, I mean, it takes you to the south departure yard. It takes you, really does, the only inbound it takes you to is the inbound receiving. That's interesting. I'll have to find out a little bit more about that, like how often would that be? The only thing I could think of is not signaled in that direction, but maybe not. Where would the multi-level on an eastbound head into? Would he head into through departure yard? Because a lot of them go to the top end. So I'll have to read up on this a little bit. happened during the daylight. There was still a little bit of daylight when I was last trimming. So I was able to easily see what I was doing. I had a bunch of engines set up, so I knew where everything pretty much was. When things relinquish, you lose the power when you reload it, so you don't hear them anymore, unless they're AI. I wish it would save the actual engine statuses on, so that you can at least hear the engines and see the lights or whatever. I think you can see the lights, but I'm not positive on that one either. So yeah, that there's a crossover right there that goes to North Departure Yard over that way. And I do see the signal like over on that side. See. So even that one is not really lit for the other opposite direction either, so I don't know how that would go. Would he come in through here? Would he actually go through the receiving area, but then maybe track one would make sense? I'm not sure. Because there's the top end right here. I'm seeing coming up to it. See the opposite end of the receiving there. Everything's nice and lit. This guy's going to clock here. So this was this crossing we were at earlier where we were moving our power around. I could see having to get permission to get in there personally. Oh man, that looks cool. So there's R10 right there. So everything else is pretty much straightforward. Receiving, that's just learning is what tracks are good for what. So. Anyways, got about a minute. I don't know if I'm going to be on later this evening or not. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm having fun right now, but it depends what I'm up to at this point or what I decide to do. Basically, from this point forward, I've got 7 hours to do whatever. So I got lots of time. I'm not doing any shopping tonight. I'm just going to go over and grab a bite to eat and go for a walk. I could do shopping. I don't think I'm going to bother. Maybe. We'll see how I feel. If I'm in the mood. Could pick up a couple of things. Makes it easy. Less things I have to worry about tomorrow. So maybe I'll do it. We'll see. So anyways, 11 o'clock on the clock. I will save this. Let's see. Worlds. The Selkirk project is done. And that is done. And I am done. So, anyways, comments and questions as always, let me know. And we'll talk to you later.